Hello, Libra. Welcome in, guys. This is your mid-month overview. We're going to take a look at some things that going on for you. This is it's a general reading, so take what resonates only. If it doesn't resonate, please don't try to force it to fit. It's just not yours, and that's okay. Roles can be reversed. And check your sun, moon, rising, Venus for a full picture of your situation. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on for you. So, what does Libra not see coming from now to the end of the month? Love? Ooh, love. I don't know. I don't know if this is the love that you want. Um, there's somebody who feels like they have very unfinished business with you. You have the world in the reverse reflecting, I'm trying to come back around to Libra. You have the lovers and you also have the two of swords in the reverse. So it's like somebody is recognizing the connection that they feel with you and they're wanting to come back around. They're making the choice that Libra, I'm not done with Libra. That almost came out wrong. I'm not done with Libra. So you have Gemini here. You also have the fixed sign. So that is Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio placements. Give me more. You got the Ten of Swords. You also have the Ten of Wands in reverse. I love it. You're putting your foot down. There's a lot of putting my foot down and not taking on additional responsibilities that are not mine. I'm not taking on your burdens. I'm not holding on to your weight. I feel like you're putting a stop towards a lot of things, and you'll probably continue to do so because that's y'all's major theme right now is actually balancing out those scales. All right, you got Queen of Swords here in the reverse. You also have the Ace of Wands. There's something very exciting and new that starts up for you, but you have your reservations. You feel like you don't have clarity over the situation. It's making you feel a little bit cautious because you feel like you can't see clearly on it, but it is something that's exciting. This could be a person you're still trying to figure out. The chemistry is off the chain. But you are actually worried that what you see is not what is real. You have the Star card in the reverse. You also have the Page of Wands in the reverse. You're feeling like this is possibly a false start, that, you'll get really hyped up about it, super into it, and then it's just not going to go anywhere. You don't want to get your hopes up. So I feel like some of you may have either met someone, you might meet someone, and the chemistry is off the charts, and you are now questioning whether or not this is something that's real or just a fling. I have the Queen of Pentacles here, and I also have the Four of Swords. For some of you, I feel like when it comes to your financial situation or financial stability, I feel like you're going to get some sort of relief. There's some sort of relief that is coming your way where you finally get to rest, to be at ease, to feel much stronger financially, independently. Okay. You have the Emperor here in the reverse. You also have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Hold on. What's the Emperor in the reverse? Judgment. Giving something a second chance? Is that person? Hold on, let's see. Let's see. I feel like you're surrendering. I think it is. For some of you, you may actually give somebody a second chance, or you may give an employer a second chance, or a situation a second chance. It's like you're saying, I'm surrendering. I have clarity on a situation or a certain circumstance. I'm gaining that clarity. I'm surrendering to the universe to allow for whatever to come in for me. Because of that, you're like, I'm not holding on to the past. I'm not crying over spilled milk. I'm getting over that. And because of that, it's like you get a second shot at something. Now, I say all that to say it does not necessarily mean that you're giving someone a second shot. It could mean, and I'll give you some different scenarios. Okay, employer, maybe you're going back to your old employer, or if you were out of one career field, maybe you're jumping back into an old career field that you once were before. That's like just career wise. This could be giving somebody a second chance at being a part of your life. So that could be a family member, a friend. Um, that could be a lover. It very well could be. It's just going to be different for all of you because all of you aren't living the same life. However, the energy is there for you to let bygones be bygones, and I feel like you're giving someone a second chance or giving something a second chance. All right, let's go into career and money. Career and money. What's going on? All right, Knight of Swords. Oh, didn't mean to take all of these. Knight of Swords in the reverse, Page of Pentacles, and the Fool card in the reverse. So there is something that is coming in. It's unexpected. I feel like this is very spontaneous. Like you do not expect this to come, and it's making you feel a little bit cautious in relation to whether or not should I jump into it, should I not jump into it. I do feel like this is going to be something that is new. I feel like this could be like information that is new, like a new job offer. It's something that is new that you're novice to it. You're going to have to learn some things or relearn some things. And so there's some sort of opportunity that's coming your way that you may be a little cautious on. Give me some more about that. I just want to see. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. What is that about? Five of Wands in the reverse and Emperor. What's the outcome? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Wands. Tower. All right. I feel like this is some sort of change up. And so you have to make a decision on what you're going to do. Right now, in the energy that you're currently in, I feel like whatever it is that you do when it comes to work, you give too much output and you don't get compensated for what you deserve. And so because of that, you could be a master at something, but financially, it doesn't reflect what you were able to do. It doesn't reflect the knowledge. It doesn't reflect those things. And so there's an imbalance that's there in relation to the job. But there's like this new opportunity that's coming in. You're a bit cautious on whether or not you should do it. Because at the end of the day, what you're also looking at is that it's weird because it almost reads like fixed sign energy. Maybe some of you have a fixed sign in your big three or maybe your midheaven. But it's the feeling of like I know I don't make enough, but I'm also scared to go because of I don't know what's going to happen. And this feels comfortable to me. This feels stable to me. And so it's like you're cautious on whether or not you should take that leap of faith or you should let it pass. And it almost feels like it's exciting, but also a scary time because it is going to shake the foundation if you decide to do it. But I don't know if you're gonna do it. I feel like even when I'm looking at the energy from now to the end of the month, you're a little perplexed on whether or not you should. The only thing that I can say is weigh the pros and cons. Don't do anything out of fear, is what I'm going to say. Nine of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Wands. I just said don't do anything out of fear, and then look what it gives me. Ultimately, some of y'all might actually do it, because it does look like it's something to where it's like, you know what, if I was to do it, I would be less stressed out. And I feel like you guys need relief. What's up on their money from now to the end of the month? Okay, so I see celebration. Ooh, I see celebration enough for you to spend. I don't know what this is, but it looks like it's good. Just make sure that you don't spend too much. High Priestess in reverse, Strength card. I don't know. What I will say is be careful of who finds out, because I just heard when I looked at this, more money, more problems. There is something that's coming your way that you're no longer gonna feel like you have to be kind of miserly with your money, to the point to where if you wanted to go and kind of splurge, you could. Just make sure that you kind of don't let people know. If you had a raise, don't let people know. If you got a promotion, don't let people know. There's something here where it's like your secret is out, but you really need to keep it to yourself, because I do feel like for a lot of y'all, people rely on you entirely too much, because they feel like Libra's gonna do it. So just keep that a secret, okay? All right, let's go on to the person on your mind. Person on Libra's mind. How are they feeling about Libra at this time from now to the end of the month? You got Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You got Page of Swords in the reverse. I feel like whatever they're going to be talking, they're going to be talking their shit. I feel like they're going to be non-cooperative is the vibe that I'm getting. I don't feel like this person is seeing eye to eye with you. You have the Six of Cups. I feel like they have a different idea of how things should go. However, at the same time, they want to be like a part of your life. So it's giving this person is going to be on your nerves. Give me more about how they feel, what they're doing. You got Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You got the Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, this person is just, I don't see them in, yeah, they're very, very surface level, very immature. This person here, they're not here for what you're here for. With that Hierophant in the reverse and that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, this makes me feel like whoever this person is right now, right here in this moment, they are here for a good time, not for a long time. They don't want to, they may just not be into anything that is traditional or long standing. So, and you have Taurus there. I'm trying to see if I had any other suits, or not suits, but major arcana. How does Libra feel? There was something that was exposed, like you found something out, and I feel like what you have done is really really good at keeping your peace, maintaining it. You have this Moon card here in the reverse. It just feels like, and you know, it's interesting because this almost feels like things came out when it came to the full moon. Like whenever that last full moon was, it's like stuff came to surface and you found it out. You were able to actually maintain, I feel like you took care of yourself, lots of self-care, feeling very confident within yourself, feeling self-contentment. I feel like this is like you are happy, you are feeling balanced, you are not concerned really about how this person is moving, because, you know, if they're not moving in the right direction, then it doesn't matter. I do feel like this person, however, it's interesting because I feel like they're overthinking. I also feel like they're self-sabotaging, and it's interesting as well because I feel that they know that you guys, if they acted right, you guys would have longevity. Like they could see themselves with you. Even though they resist deep down inside, when they really sit with themselves, I do feel like they know, you know? So, what does Libra get to look forward to from now until the end of this month if they are dealing with this person at all? Let's see. Really? Why? What? Sorry. It's always so funny whenever I see shit like this. Um, and bottom of the deck, clarity. Them having clarity. If they had other options, they've I don't want to say narrowed it down, but I feel like this person has, they're no longer looking at those options. They've narrowed it down. They have clarity on who they're wanting. This person may actually try to come towards you with wanting to build more stability and actually putting in effort and work without the drama, without the conflict and the challenges, because there's hope, like they have hope. You have that star card there. You got, that's Aquarius. There may be a little bit of hope within this person. This could also be something that you manifested, like basically you're like, and I know we've all done this, like, God, if this person is for me, make them act right. If they're not for me, take them out of my life. There may have been some sort of wish or prayer that was sent out, because I feel like whatever it is that you've been wanting them to do, you might start to see some changes within this person. But just know, um, I don't know. I don't know. I was gonna say, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let's go on to who's coming toward you. I think I just get tired of saying be careful. I think that's it. I just, not just for you guys in particular, but just, I will always tell you to practice discernment. Just practice discernment. Sometimes dreams do come true, and sometimes they're full of shit. And just practice discernment. That's the best thing that I can say. All right, who is coming towards Libra from now to the end of the month? Four Swords, and you got the Queen of Wands. Hmm. Yeah, of course. Everybody is having this, and I am assuming that this is because the freaking Mercury retrograde is on its way. Okay, we're about to be in the shadow and all that good stuff. We might, I don't think we're in it now. I don't think we're in it yet. However, because this is towards the end of the month, or for the rest of the month, it's there. We'll be in it. So you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You also have the Four Swords and the Queen of Wands. This is somebody that is very attracted to you. You probably feel they're very attractive as well. Um, but I feel like you guys are on a break or just not communicating. This person is wanting to come back around to you. Could be a Sagittarius, could be a Pisces, or you could have that in your chart. But you're on a break from them. Like, you, either you fell back from them, they fell back from you, or you guys just kind of dwindled. Give me more. You have the Four of Cups in the reverse. You also have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. I feel like this person, wow, I just heard aching. I feel like this person is aching for you. This person wants you bad. Like, they won't be satisfied until they have you. Okay. You got Strength card at the bottom of the deck. This could be somebody with Leo in their chart, but this is somebody that it's like they've been trying to hold themselves back for a while. What do they want with Libra? The Sun. Once again, we got Leo again. Oh, I feel like they want to get things started back up, something light. They want to like I feel like communication. They want communication. They want to kind of they want to kind of guide or lead it with you. Like they're wanting to lead y'all. I don't want to say control, but I do feel like they want it on their terms. Something light, like I said. They've been watching you, so don't think that they haven't been keeping tabs because they definitely have. But this is somebody who I also feel like is a little bit fickle. I don't feel like they're like 100% in it. I feel if this person does get whatever it is that they're desiring and won't be content until they have, as quickly as they get it is as quickly as they'll lose interest. And so it'll kind of be that back and forth type of ordeal that you'll have with this person. Give me more. You got Five of Swords. You got the Moon card. Just be weary of their communication, because I do feel like they like to play mind games. They like to be mysterious and have you not sure what's going on. This could also be somebody with Cancer in their chart. Yeah. I do what you want with that information. All signs, their sign. Okay, let's see. All signs, their sign. If you're dealing with an, I was gonna say with an all signs, if you're dealing with an Aries, um, hey, I'm just gonna let you know right now, this is a very emotional Aries, probably somebody who straddles Pisces and Aries, but this person, they have a lot of big emotions and they're not holding back. They're not keeping it. This is not an Aries that will keep it inside. You are going to know. They're a little bit of a dramatic flair. If you were dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus has decided that you are their happiness. They see you together happy, like you're who they want. If you are dealing with a Gemini, I feel like this is a false start. I also feel like this is possibly a fling. I don't feel like this is going to be something that they're really trying to give to it. You may see it as a missed opportunity. Maybe they do. If you're dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer, they want to put in the work to get you guys to a good, um, like they want to make it foundational. They feel like you two can get through anything, okay? And they want to put in the effort. You're going to see them putting in effort. If you were dealing with a Leo, the Leo regrets. Okay, for some of y'all, that Leo regrets not calling you. I have a Leo that you're not in communication with, and they regret not communicating. They regret not responding to that text. They regret not calling you. There's something here where they're like, damn, I should have contacted Libra. If you are dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo is going to try everything that they can to avoid any type of situations to where you guys fall apart. I feel like they're very active. Though you may see them try to do like new things to try to make sure that things are lively in the connection. If you were dealing with another Libra, this Libra feels like they can be very open and honest with you. They feel very like they can trust you, and they see longevity with you. They see themselves being able to grow something with you. If you were dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio, okay, you're not going to know this. However, the Scorpio feels like your connection is healing them. And they're also going through their own healing journey as well. But even so, the connection with you is helping with that. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, However things are right now, they're not going to change. I feel like this person is avoiding any kind of challenge or drama. That could be good and that could be bad. If y'all are connected, they want to keep things exactly the same. And let's hope that it's exactly how you want it to be. If you guys are not connected, they're going to keep things exactly the same because they don't want anything challenging. Okay. So it'll be different for all of you. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, um, the Capricorn feels like you take a weight off of their shoulders. They feel like they can see themselves growing old with you, like marriage and all of that. And for some of you, they want to take the weight off of your shoulders. If you are dealing with that was Capricorn, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius is not communicating or not moving towards, or like not moving the connection in any direction. I feel like they're very cautious of doing so. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, the Pisces is not telling you, but they have a lot of love for you. They are just keeping that to themselves. I feel like for some reason the Pisces does not like to communicate emotional things. I also feel like this Pisces has a lot of trauma because there's fear that's attached to this. Like I want to keep my feelings to myself because of things that have happened in the past. Right now, I just had 10:10 on the clock. So, all right, that is what I got for you guys today, Libra. Thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys need something more personalized, I offer personal readings, miatarot.com. There's also shadow work sessions. There's a package for shadow work as well. That is one of my passions, more so than doing readings, actually. So if you are ready to start that journey, let's go. All right. Until next time, you guys.